Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be filming a hair video, and in this hair video I'm going to include products I use and then tips and tricks that I follow to keep my hair looking healthy and just more manageable overall. I just want to start off by saying though that I'm not an expert at hair or anything like that, and these might not work for everybody's hair type as everybody's is different, but these are just some of the ones I use and that work for my hair type, so I wanted to share them all with you. I'm going to start off with products I use and then move into tips. So the first things I'm going to start off with are my shampoo and conditioner. And the shampoo and conditioner I've been using lately is the Tresemme Keratin Smooth shampoo and conditioner. And these say they soothe and nourishes and they're keratin infusing. And then the next ones I use are the Garnier Fructis Grapefruit Tonic. And these have probably been around now for a couple months, and I saw them at the store probably like a month ago now, and ever since I use these I have noticed a difference in my hair. I think they were like 2 for $6 at the time, so they weren't expensive at all, and I really like the smell of grapefruit, so I thought I would pick them up. And they say they're for normal to dull hair and they're silicone and paraben free, and I really like these a lot. And the reason I switch my shampoo and conditioner up every time I shower is because I feel like my hair, I don't know if this sounds weird, but like I feel like my hair gets used to it, and like if I don't switch them up I feel like they stop kind of like doing what they're supposed to. I don't know if that's just me or if that actually works, but yeah. And then the next thing I use is a heat protectant, and this is the Tresemme Thermal Creations heat protectant that everybody probably has used in the past. I'm pretty lucky and I have straight hair, so I don't straighten my hair that often, but on some days I do, and I definitely use this because it does protect your hair. And then the next thing I use is this coconut milk. It's an anti-breakage serum by Organics, and I think I picked this up at Target in the States for I think like $4 or $5, and I just take a pump of this when my hair is like semi-dry, and I'll just run it through the ends, and then whatever is left I put up into my roots, and this has helped my hair a lot. And then another thing that I put in my hair when it's kind of dry, kind of not, is the Garnier Fructis Pure Clean Soothing Cream. And I just got this a couple weeks back, but usually what I do is just take another pea-sized amount and then run it through the ends of my hair, and I feel like this definitely has helped a lot as well. So any of these products that I'm showing are pretty cheap, and I think they're all from the drugstore, so I would definitely recommend trying them out if you find them. And then a couple like DIY things I guess are I have over here an avocado, and what I do is when I guess my avocado are getting like not in the eating stage anymore, they're getting pretty mushy, what I do is I cut them in half and I put it in a bowl and mash it up with 2 tablespoons of olive oil and a tablespoon of honey sometimes, and I use this probably once or twice a month. And I feel like this does like make a difference. It is really nourishing to your hair, so I definitely recommend trying that out and just seeing if that works for your hair. And then the next thing I have over here, if I can get it, is a jar of coconut oil. And if you watched my April favorites, you would have saw me mention that in here, and you're probably like, why is she holding this? Like, does she really need a big jar of coconut oil? But yeah, I do. This stuff is amazing for your hair. What I usually do is I'll take like a tablespoon or so and melt it for about 30 to 40 seconds in my microwave, and then what I do is I just put it through the ends of my hair and some up into the top of my head, and then I'll just sleep with it in, and then the next morning I'll shampoo and condition as usual, and this has helped my hair so much. Like, I swear since I've used this my hair has grown like an inch, and I've only been using it for probably a month and a half now. At first I used it like 3 times a week, but now I use it only like once every week or once every 2 weeks, and I feel like this has just helped my hair so much. So if you can pick this up, I would definitely recommend it. And then moving on to tips, I have I think 4 or 5 tips. My first one though is to avoid any type of heat styling. This includes straighteners, hair dryers, even curlers. Sometimes though, if like you can't avoid this, try using a heat protecting spray like I said, or even just setting it at a lower temperature and you should notice a difference. My next one is to not brush your hair when wet, and I'm honestly, I shouldn't even be saying this tip because I hardly follow it, but yeah, don't brush your hair when it's wet. If you can't avoid it, like I can't sometimes, if I'm in a rush for school, what I do is even try letting it dry half of the way if that's all you can do, and then use a wide tooth comb and just run that through your hair instead of a regular hairbrush, and that prevents split ends because your hair is a lot more prone to breakage when it's wet. My next one though is to avoid hair elastics that have that little piece of metal on them. And I didn't think that this was a big deal because I grew up using those all the time. But that does cause your hair to split and it does cause breakage. So I definitely recommend staying away from those. And then, like I said, using like a deep conditioner or something like that once or twice a week does make a drastic difference. So try out those ones I recommended, but some other ones I've tried in the past is the Macadamia Deep, I think it's the Deep Repair Mask, or the Tresemme, no not Tresemme, Aussie 3-Minute Miracle. That one is from the drugstore and I think it's only about $3, and that one does work really well. And then my last tip is to avoid washing your hair every day. This might not be possible for some people, as some people do struggle with greasy hair. I have in the past, so I know that's kind of gross if you don't wash it every day. But what I tried to do instead of washing it like every other day was still washing it every day, but using lukewarm water instead of boiling hot water when rinsing my hair, and that did help a lot. It also adds a really nice like shine to your hair, not a greasy shine or anything like that, and it does make your hair really soft. So those are just some of the things I use on my hair and that have worked for me. So let me know down below anything you use or tips you know of, and I'd love to try them out. That's all for this video though, and don't forget to subscribe and leave any requests down below, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye!